So now that we've got all these new parts on my SCX24, let's see how much it can climb. It's doing it. That's pretty steep. Oh, lifting the wheel. I think that's about it. Not bad though. That is only 45.9 degrees. So it's not that much compared to what a lot of crawlers can do. And my center of gravity is like so high in that. I've got a bigger battery than stock. It's all the way on top. Let's do the side hill now. Now, obviously, if I don't move that, it is not gonna stay at that 45 degrees. So let's find out what it will work at. Sideways. Bring it down a little bit. Oh, that's really close. I don't know that it would drive at that angle. And you can see that front wheel is basically doesn't want to stay very well at all. We could probably get a little more out of that. Let's see what we can do. There's a tiny bit more. Let's pull that. Oh, lost it. Okay, where it was, that's its limit. Maybe increase that a half a degree. Let's pull it down just a little so I can measure it. Yeah, that's it right there. And that's only if I set it down gently. I'm sure if I tried to drive there, yeah, it just falls off. Static, we are looking at 38.3 degrees sideways. So now I'm gonna swap out those wheel extenders and I'm gonna put just the brass weights on instead, and we're gonna see how well it does climbing straight up and down and side hill. You know what? Honestly, that looks really cool. Having the, because it looks like a brake disc. And the difference is, let me get two of these and show you. About, if I look inside, that one's about there. So yeah, this one looks like it pushes it out almost twice as far. This will be interesting. Well, that's interesting. It doesn't stick out, the axle doesn't stick out far enough for me to... Oh, that's better. I need to get a nut on it, but it does. One thing you want to be careful of is over tightening that. It will bind up your axle. Alright, there it goes. Kind of narrowed it up a little bit. Not as wide as it obviously, but I'm thinking those weights are heavier than the extenders, so it should be able to climb a steeper angle, but it definitely won't be able to side hill as much. All right, here is the same angle that we were doing with the wheel spacers, but this is just the brass weights. Oh wow, that's really having a hard time. Still doing it, but that front left wheel is right off the ground. All right, we gotta settle back down. Well, let's go a little steeper. Here we are at 49.4 degrees of incline. Going as slow as I can. Oh, that was close. Let's see if we can make it happen. Turn more into it, maybe. Wow. It is right on the edge. Oh, come on, you can do it. I don't think it can. 49.4 degrees. Maybe if I just knock it down to like 49 even. Yeah, it's not gonna do that. 48.5 degrees, here we go. Geez, almost like it was meant to. Whoops. Yeah, totally doing it. But the front left wheel is off the ground and that front right wheel is just barely touching. So I'm gonna say 48.8 degrees. Now this is with my setup. My battery, look at this. Let me show you. First of all, this is an 800 milliamp hour 2S LiPo battery. The original it comes with is 350. So the capacity of this battery is like 150% more than what it comes stock with. Plus, look how high it is up on the truck. If I really wanted to climb more, the battery would be like on top of this, or I'd store it up here somewhere somehow, and that would really improve the climbing. This is really just to show you how those brass wheel weights versus the brass wheel spacers do. And I mean, the wheel weights do better a little bit. Now for the side hill action, doesn't quite hold there. Let's knock that down a little bit. Yep, that's about it. And again, if I try to drive here, it doesn't stay. So static, that's about all we've got. And we're looking at 35 degrees plus or minus, you know, 1 or 2 points, 1 or 2/10 of a degree. So yeah, definitely those are basically the results. I thought was that we were gonna have, you know, the wheel extensions, or what do you call that? Spacers, wheel spacers. We're gonna do better at side hilling, and the brass weights we're gonna go better straight up and down. So yeah, that's just you know, help you guys choose what you're gonna do. Personally, I like the wheel spacers because I like the way the Jeep looks with the wider wheels, and I'm not a competition crawler by any means. Maybe I'll get into that one day, but this Jeep is not modified for any kind of competition crawling. I just want to build, which I haven't yet, and maybe I'll do that, a video on that in the future, just a micro crawler course for, you know, 24, 25th scale crawlers, maybe even 18th scale, or you know, make it big enough, wide enough for those cars. Obviously 10th scale is a completely different world, but You know, just kind of a portable course, glue some wooden blocks to a piece of plywood and send it. So yeah, that's how the upgrades perform on the SCX24. Have a great day, guys. If you like the video, you're allowed to like it. You can subscribe if you want, no pressure. Have a great day. Don't forget to send it.